Right guys, it's another episode of CrazyCarperTV. We're down at Burton, Constable. We've come to join Chris and Sam. They've been down here since Thursday and they've only had one. From 15-4, which was Sam's new PB. It's a difficult lake. We're at the bridge end. Danny's just getting his last rod out. So we'll show you that now with solid PVA bagging. Over to you, Danny.
Solid PVA bag with Nash camo diffusion behind the lid. Flying backward. There we go, ready to cast out.
We'll keep you informed.
Let's get the rod out.
We're trying our best to catch, but it's going to be difficult. It's a difficult lake, it's cold temperatures now. We're like 2 degrees, 3 degrees.
Something like that,
So,
yeah.
I've gone for bright colours. Danny's gone for a couple of bright colours. Danny's got his secret bait on, which we can't say. But I'm sure if it's producing next season, he'll show you maybe. Danny's going to cast now. So look what he's going to do. Bang on the money. We'll keep you informed. Right then, just going to keep you updated. It's about 11:45 now on Burton Constable. Danny's got all 3 of his rods out as we showed you in putting his last one out. I got both of mine out. Danny will show you the spots where we're fishing. It's a very, very hard lake. Been a few pike getting caught around us, but even then they're not on the feed properly yet. Chris, the night bailiff, he's fishing and he's had 3 pike out now. So we're leaving at 4-ish. I'll let Danny show you the spots and we'll keep updated. Right then, as you can see, there's them yellow leaves, and on your right hand side there's that dead tree-ish. I'm about, I don't know, about half a foot off that, if that, clipped up tight to it, and on that's a KD rig with an 18mm cell on steamer bait, and also a Indian Spice 10mm pop-up to counterbalance it. My second rod is them overhanging trees, them branches. In the middle of them is like a little arch, you probably won't see it on the camera. But I've tried to go to another snag because it's cold weather, the water's a bit deeper there. And on that one I've got a 10mm pop-up on it, and that's bright pink. Danny is fishing. He's got one on the bridge. He's gone there. He went over all this polarized on the bridge and saw there was 2 logs and it looked a lot deeper than all the other spaces. It's only about 2 foot long to get to the shallow. So he dropped his bait in, walked around, dropped it in, and brought his rod back. His middle rod is on the tree line at the back. Again, he's gone for the same approach as me, with going with the snaggy area. And his final rod, which is on his secret ingredient, which we can't announce yet, which is on a solid bag in the middle, well just over halfway. With a secret ingredient with a solid bag of pellets on. So that's our spots. That's what we're fishing. Put them in this morning. The rod's at about 9. Got here quite late, and we're going to try try and waggle one out. It's an extremely hard lake, like I say. Sam and Chris, they've been here since Thursday and only managed to get one out. The bailiff, he's given up on the carp fishing for this season and gone onto the pike because he couldn't seem to get any. And he knows this lake like the back of his hand. Just for a bit of information, if Danny shows you the bridge, you can see water at the other side of it. It's not the Burton Lake. The Burton Lake record was 42, which hasn't been out for a while. But there's only 7 fish in there, so there's nothing. That's why we're not fishing it. That's extremely hard. Even the top anglers don't fish that. It's rare that fish comes out of there. So we'll keep updated. Thank you. Right, I'm gonna take this opportunity to show you all the setups. I'm gonna go first, and then I'm sure at some point Danny will show you his. Start off with the rods, which I've got Daiwa Longbow DFs in 3-pound test curve, which I don't need anything heavier because I'm only fishing the UK at the moment. Even in France, it'll be perfect for you. You don't need anything heavier. You can whack a solid bag out. You can smash them. You're not gonna damage the rods. They're great rods. Moving on to my stainless setup. I've got stainless bank sticks with buzz bars, 2-rod extendable. As you can see, my butt grips at the minute are my proper ones. They're in the post on the way. Got the solar ones. My reels are Daiwa Cats Evos 4000s. Going further down, I've got the cornerstone bobbins, which I really like. There's a little bit of movement. The bobbin goes through them because of the clip. My bite alarms are Delkim EVs. I've changed the stickers on them, as you can see. Might think that's a bit tackle-tarty, but that's us for you. Finally is my Delkim snag ears. Got the carbon ones with a stainless top on them. Just going back to the reel, they're loaded with 15-pound subline in weed green. So that's my setup for you. I'm sure if any of you buying new stuff, I recommend it all. If you've got a bit more money, obviously you can upgrade the Delkims to the TXIs, which I'll be doing at the end of the year. Obviously you can upgrade everything. You can get the Infinities, you can get the Bezier reels, etc. But that, in my opinion, is a budget setup, and it's great. I love it to pieces. I won't change it. Thank you very much.
Right, James just talked you through his setup. Now I'm going to talk you through mine. Like James said, if you're thinking of buying a new tackle, we'll show you what we use and recommend. Starting off at the rods, like James did. I use a Rovex Nitrium Mark II rods in a 3-pound test curve. Love them rods, they're really reliable. Nice play curve, you can play a fish really nice, and they can punch out a lead really quite far as well. Moving on to reels, those Daiwa Emblem S's, limited edition ones. On the line I use is called a Subline in green in 15-pound. And stainless setup, like James said, it was a solar tackle stainless, so it's really solid. Got stabilisers, bank sticks, buzz bars. Then the ESP rod locks, they're really solid. Hey up, I'm in.
Well, that was unexpected. Going through Danny's setup and he's in. Fantastic. see if Danny can land it, and if we do, we'll get some stills. Well, we'll say take two. As you saw, Danny had a bit of an incident. Well, quite good really. Danny got a run while we were going through his setup, so Danny will now finish taking you through his setup.
Right, anyway, after that very welcome interruption, 12.5 pound common carp. Right, as I was saying, onto the rod locks. ESP rod locks, really solid, don't move. Right, going down onto the Delkins, as you saw him in action, or heard him in action. Got Delkin TXIs, couple them with the Corda stirrs. I like them because, as James said, they move with the line, so you can see any little twitch in the line. I've got the TXIs because they come with a receiver and a receiver case. The receivers, it's a really good receiver. It's got 10,000 hours of battery life if you put it with the right batteries. Delkin recommend Duracell, so do I, to be honest. Got two settings, local and distant. Switch on to local, turns on. You pull one of the alarms, you get the bleeps on the receiver as well. So I like that. And got the Delkin snag bars. They easily come off and fit back on again, so they don't get snapped when you're packing them away. They stop your rod getting pulled off if you're fishing to an angle. That's my setup. Works for me, as you saw. Caught a fish on it. Hopefully we'll have a few more fish and have some more pictures to show you. Right then, another vlog. Still only the one fish. Chris has had one as well. He's had a 14 pounder, a few minutes after I had mine. But the action's going to come in thick and fast. It's not usually this active during this time of the year, well, at all really. It's quite a hard lake. There's a fair amount of fish in it, but it's a big lake, really big. Probably about half a mile long, and about 40 metres wide. James, carry on.
When Danny caught that fish, as you saw, we were going through the setup, but we thought, I'll let Danny tell you what rig and what setup he was using. That was on casting to the other side, right underneath a snaggy bush. The cast went perfect actually, it was quite lucky, it went right under the branches. That's the best place on this lake really, right underneath snags. The rig was normal bottom bait rig really, nothing special, just Corda N-trap, semi-stiff. Capped a curve hook, like my favourite hooks, what I always use really, the same old rig. I'm sure you've seen me using it before. Bait was same old again, just a 18mm cell top with a 10mm pop-up little snowman with a little bag of cell pellets. As Danny put his fish back, like he said, Chris got one, and I was looking after bailiff rods so he could come and check the fish, see if there was any of them that have been out recently, or so he could name them basically. And then I was walking back and I got a pick up on my right hand rod, which is over my right, which is over the branches of a tree, which is right under them. I just saw in the video that we did before this one, it was my right hand rod under the branches, so you'll see that. We'll keep you updated, and hopefully next time I'll have one on the bank, or Danny will. Thanks for watching. Right then, vlog 3 or 4, can't quite remember. This is probably the last vlog we'll be doing now. It's about 20 past 3. 15-20 minutes we'll be packing down slowly, getting picked up at 4. Good half-hour journey home, and then we'll be on the bank next weekend, if not tomorrow. Got a bit to do tomorrow, so it depends what time we get finished, etc, etc.
So
Also, the video from Westlands, was it?
yeah,
Westlands, that'll be on.
and Holland District.
Yeah, don't expect anything big from Holland District.
The reason we're being behind with a few of the CrazyCarperTV's episodes is that memory cards on the cameras that we use have been having a few problems, not being compatible with certain laptops and
Computers,
Macs.
etc. So to be safe, we are now using my phone, which has a HD camera,
iPhone 5.
and it's also compatible with a Mac, obviously. So it's a lot quicker to do. And also, hopefully, by next week, we'll be able to edit the videos
On the bank.
on the bank.
So they'll be going up instead of
3 weeks wait.
instead of 3
Since Danny don't bring me his right camera, or when he does bring the camera, it doesn't look compatible. They'll be on a lot quicker.
So that's our explanation, excuse for being 3 weeks behind with the videos. But they'll all be up within the next week.
We've also been quite busy with all our work. Which, something else actually, Harry fished his, well, it's not kind of a syndicate.
It is a syndicate.
Yeah, stables. Harry fished that for the first time on Thursday. It didn't succeed, but it was his first time there. It was sucking the water out. Said it was freezing conditions. But I'm not sure if he's done videos or not. If he has, we'll put them up. Give a bit more info about that. Thanks for watching. This may be the goodbye.
Still only 2 fish out, we haven't said, but yeah, I had one and Chris had one. There've only been 2 fish out today. Mine and then Chris's.
Which is quite lucky to be fair. 2 fish in this weather in this lake.
Yeah, it's a hard
Really
one.
well done. So, congratulations, Danny. Well done. So, see ya next week or tomorrow.
Aye. One last view of the lake. Not